Hey everybody. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. In case you don't know who I am, well, I'm the guy with the doofus with the cursor on his screen. But besides me being the doofus with the cursor on my screen, I'm some random dude the fourth. And it's been a long time since I've started recording for everybody, and Yosuke and his trash can. Yeah, that's still funny. Okay, so, it's been forever, everybody. Oh my goodness. And I'm not gonna lie, this is not my first attempt at trying to restart this. Namely because my last attempt, I fucked up and didn't crop my video right. So, I recorded 3 episodes and realized that my cropping was wrong, so I just wasted all that time. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and start things off. You'll notice that we're a little bit further than you noticed last time, so luckily I have a test guy file. I used this one in order to basically get caught up to where I was at so I can remember the story before recording, so I honestly was like, oh, what are we doing again? So, and I really didn't feel like watching all of my previous YouTube videos. Also, who watches their own YouTube videos anyway? That's kind of weird, right? Right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so, where do I start off? Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I've done any sort of streaming, recording, let's play, anything. And it's been something that's always been on the back of my mind. It's like, man, I kind of want to get back into it, but for various reasons I couldn't. I had a kid, I had a small house, and I couldn't really record at night without waking him up. And then I just kind of got into the habit of not doing it, and then, well, life happened. But, fun fact, I now have my own house. Of course, with my wife and my son. And luckily, they're all the way at the other side of the house, and they can't hear me talking right now. So I can record and be almost as loud as I want. Future me, you might want to put a loudness warning there. So, last time, a long-ass time ago, we got through, we went to school. Yeah, people have been disappearing into TV land, and now we can kind of go around and do our stuff. On this guy test profile, I stopped before I bought some items, so I might go ahead and just go buy those one more time. So I will just go ahead and meet you guys where we were at before. So I will... Actually, you know, I can talk about myself a little bit while we're doing that. So, yeah, it's been a long time. Like I said, it's been a few years. Ryan is 5 years old now, if you can believe it or not. And it's been pretty crazy being a dad. Definitely a lot more harder than I thought it was going to be, but it's also very rewarding and very fulfilling. None of my books grab interest. What about this? Did I buy armor for this? Oh, no. Okay, so this is technically before. So, yeah, so it's going to explain some stuff that we've already went over on a previous couple of episodes. So I'll just go ahead and buy all this stuff again, and ain't no point in just, well, no, there's point in chit-chatting with you guys. Yeah, it's already equipped. Do we need armor? Yes, we need armor for Guy. I should have named him Might Guy, so it would be like, Might Guy! Takeshi! The power of youth! Man, I wish I could sound like, Might Guy, but I'm not very good at sounding like Might Guy. Platform sneaks. God damn! Those are expensive. Alright. Rightio then. Let's buy some accessories. Headband increases strength by 1 and increases endurance by 1. Well, I'm the main attacker guy, so I kind of want a headband. Yeah. Yes, please. Sell the wristwatch. Sure. Nice. Yosuke. Well, actually, all of these guys are probably going to be, we'll increase your endurance. Do you want to equip the amulet? But, yeah, it's been a long while. Bought my own house. Got myself a couple new cars. Just kind of been living life in general. something I've kind of figured out as I got older is life just kind of goes on, and even... Oh, yeah, we can sell these materials. It's a lizard charm. Oh, man. I should have sold my shit first. Bigger fob, increases max HP, increases max XP. Oh, I do need that. That would be nice. Except I don't have 12,000 yen. 12,000 yen! What does Lizard Charm do? Increases magic by 1. Actually, I thought it went lizard, 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 lizard. Because my son is obsessed with that meme. He thinks it's hilarious. I thought it was hilarious for about the first week. And then it got annoying. So yeah. So now we're done. We got all that stuff taken care of. Sell some stuff to the guy. The guy can make his stuff. Pretty cool, pretty handy. Alright. And let's buy some items here. Nice old lady. Go-ho M's. Very useful things to have, I've discovered. You'll want to get some of those. You'll get some of those whenever we start the thing. So, at the moment, it looks like I'm not going to get any kind of... Oh, I guess I can get medicine. Yeah, let's grab another one of those. And then I'll buy this one for emergencies. This one does 100, heals 100 for everybody. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, yeah, let's go to, let's go to Junes. Keep wanting to call it Junes. It's like, hello, and welcome to Junes. Oh yeah, this is a thing that lets you know that what you can do. Looks like most people spent time with Marie. Some people went into the TV. In order to keep things as consistent as possible, I'm just going to go ahead and follow along with what I did before. So we're going to go into the TV. Meet you guys there. And I'm back. Alright. So, we can rescue... Yeah. We've already seen all that. You must rescue the victim before the fog appears or the game will end. So, yeah, that's mainly most Persona games. Most Persona games, you have to do missions before a certain time limit, otherwise the game is over. That's it. You're dead. GG's. So, some things that we can do here, obviously we can go back using that. We can save using that, which, actually, I don't mind doing that, even though it bit me in the butt the last time. Because now we're kind of back where we were at. This is the Velvet Room. Velvet Room is useful for fusing personas. I'm just going to go ahead and explain this. Alright, so you can fuse personas by having personas and combining them together into making new personas. So, for example, we have this slime and this pixie, and we can combine them together in order to make Asperus. Yeah, well, and then you inherit skills from the two combined things for your new persona. If you have the skill link, you'll get bonus experience. It's a pretty handy, pretty useful thing to have. Oh, I should also mention, I played a lot of Persona 3. I played Persona 3 Reload. Almost beat the game. Very fun game. Would recommend. And so, because I played through that game and kind of got a really good understanding of Persona through that, now I kind of have a decent understanding of Persona overall. So, yeah. Asperus. So, she's a healer guy. We get bonus stats because of the thingamajig. Right, the network. Let me go ahead and show you the fusion forecast, because that's kind of a new thing. In Persona 3, it was kind of based on the things on the moon. I cannot make an Omoikane yet. That's a brain. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. Fusion forecast. So, fusion forecast, depending on what day you fuse things, is dependent on what effects you get. So, you just get bonus stats if you fuse today. Tomorrow, if you use a Persona and a Magician Arcana Infusion, you get Zio added. It was I. Zio! Yes. I made that meme. No, I do not care. Other things you can do in the Velvet Room, besides fusing Personas, you can, of course, check your Compendium and resummon old Personas. You can do skill cards. Skill cards is what Marie does. After fights, you can get skill cards and then use them. However, in this game, you have to give skill cards in order to buy skill cards. And we don't have any of those yet because we haven't really done any battles, and I'll explain all that a little later. We don't have any rescue requests because this is an older game and it's not online much anymore. Check on the Dwellers is that you can just talk to either the two ladies and they may have some requests for you. Marnie's, you have to be outside the Velvet Room in order to do, and then we leave. Alright. Whew. With all that tutorial out of the way, let's go! Alright, so now we're gonna go to Yukiko's castle. Talk to Teddy, and he will give you things. I've never heard of evidence before. Alright, that's right, here, take this. It's Go-Ho-Ems! If you ever it's too hard to return, use those. Go-Ho-Ems are very useful things. Do not waste them. They allow you to come back from the dungeon. It's not like in Persona 3 Reloaded where you can just, like, leave from, like, an elevator and then go back to it. Well, it might be, but I didn't go far enough in order to figure that out. So, you use those Go-Ho-Ems in order to do that. A very useful thing. I think these guys just say things. Teddy's stuff. Yukiko's best friend. Yep. Yep. We gotta be calm, cool, and collected cucumbers. Yeah, she'll be fine, but we gotta save her soon. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to save Yukiko. Now, I'm going to warn you, I am not going to get through this entire dungeon all in one sitting. I haven't done that in the other file, I'm not going to do it in this file, because I have learned that it takes a long time in order to beat this dungeon. Sensei, can I bother you for a second? The hall seems to be different from before, so this place might get pretty tricky. But I'm with you. Don't worry, Sensei. Leave it to me to show the way. Alright, so the current surroundings can be seen on a map in the lower left hand of the screen. Press the display map button to see how much of the current floor you've explored. It changes from floor to floor. You can also send SOS messages. In order to do that, you can just hit the SOS button. Probably not going to really do all that. And I'm going to make sure I hit the correct button this time and not hit the SOS button like I did in the previous one. Alright. So, this will show you the map. Of course, that's not really useful until you start exploring. So, Persona is kind of a dungeon crawler series. You just go through the dungeon, you fight things, you get experience, you get items. It's pretty basic for JRPGs, or really any RPGs. These guys are weak to Zio. Izanagi. Zio is very useful. Kills a lot of early enemies. If you... oh, I just did a whole bunch of things without explaining it. Okay, so, let me kind of go in order here. What I did, if you use an enemy's weakness against them, you will knock them down. If you do, you get what's called a one more. If you use a one more and then you knock down all the enemies, you can basically do an all-out attack, which is basically bum-rushing the entire stage and doing a butt-ton of damage. This is something that you want to do. Because if you do that, you have a higher chance of doing what we just did here, called Shuffle Time. So, cards of various effects, but drawing a card with one more will allow you to draw another card immediately. You can only draw one card in your mind, but drawing a one more will grant you the possibility of obtaining more cards. When all the cards in your mind are obtained, you get a social bonus roll card. If you get that chance, be sure to go after it. Okay, so, the one more card will change one of these to a persona. Please change the way to counters. Yes, alright, great. So, we can get Pixie, which we already had before, or we can get a chest key. I'm going to go for the chest key. Alright, I need to take a drink. Be right back. Chest keys. Chest keys are very useful. They open chests, but not the... we'll see a chest at some point in time. Kaboom! Alright, so I'm doing a little bit of I'm doing a little bit of sneaky things that they haven't taught you yet. If you attack an enemy in the overworld, you basically just get an advantage, and then y'all get a preemptive attack. This guy here is weak to wind, as you'll see here. Kaboom. Yeah. Pretty easy, pretty quick. Did not get the shuffle time on that one. There's a doorway there, or we can continue forward. I want to check out the door. What's inside? It's another hallway. Sometimes... Let's see. Oh, we get these neat little rooms that have small treasure chests. Alright, so these are small treasure chests. You'll get various items, like you got a peach seed there. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty quick to understand. Not a problem. Chests are big yellow things, and I'm hoping we'll see one probably within the next couple floors or so. Alright, we got another door here. Speaking of the stairs, I found the stairs! I can lead you there anytime. So once you locate the stairway, you can move on with the submenu button. Very handy skill to use, especially whenever you're wanting to explore the entire floor like I do. There is a treasure over there, but there's also a guy. Monster Man Jensen over there. Oh, well, here's a chest. A revival bead, very useful. Is that another chest? It is another chest.
There are 2 enemies. Hang in there.
Yeah. So these guys are pretty simple and pretty easy. You can just not even bother. If you want to save your SP. Oh, I forgot to. GA. Okay. Direct commands. Yeah, please do. I am gonna go ahead and use Zeo here. Alright. Alright, pile on. Bum rush the stage. Alright. From here on, unless we run into a new enemy, I'm probably going to go ahead and skip things. We do want skill cards. Skill cards are very useful. Let's see what we get. Rank 1 sword. It is a Bufu. Hell yeah. Bufu is ice. Level up. Level up. We learn Sukukaja. Sukukaja, I believe, is increasing evasiveness. That is a shaking chest. So I believe shaking chests have enemies in them, so we want to be very wary of that. Or they're just good. Just kidding, I'm wrong. You can just, yeah. Good job, me. Alright, map button. Did we explore? No, we did not explore everywhere. And that's the good reason why we like having a map button. Yeah, they're very, it's very nice. Let's go and fight this guy. Ah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show that. That was a critical hit. If you get a critical hit, you get a 1 more, just like as if you hit a weakness. So, they're very lucky to get. Very useful things to do. Obviously, if you have more speed or whatever, you get more chance of a critical hit. Very nice. Yes, we should. So yeah, critical hits. Very nice. It's time to shuffle up and play. Okay. Oh, we have ourselves a new persona. I want the new persona. Angel. Alright, we have Angel, who is very suggestively dressed for some reason. Don't ask, I have no idea. Obligatory, goddammit, Japan, you know, all that fun stuff. I missed a treasure chest. God, I feel stupid. Alright, move on to the next floor. Alright, you're not tired. You can use these things I gave you at the entrance to come back. It's tiring walking back. You can instantly return to the entrance by using escape items and skills. If you use an item or skill to return to the entrance, you can restart your progress from the floor you escaped. Make use of this. So that is how you can save your progress, so to say, through a castle. There's somebody behind a door. Do we open the door? Open the door. This world has been connected. Oh boy, I wonder who that is.
Yukiko-san, are you alright?
Yukiko, what's wrong?
I don't know. She might have some stanky BO or something.
Oh my, special guests. I wonder how they'll play into all this.
I have no idea.
Things are really heating up.
Oh god.
Okie dokie, I'm going back to hunt for my Prince Charming. Oh, where could he be?
No idea.
This place is huge. It's so exciting, but it makes it so hard to find him.
I cannot say what I'm thinking. She is a minor.
Oh, maybe he's playing hide and seek in the fog. Ready or not, here I come.
She's a minor, damn it. Quit making those jokes.
Let's go further in then, shall we?
Yep. No. It's Princess Yukiko's Hunt for Her, Prince Charming!
What is this?
You're not Yukiko. Who are you?
That's right, and if you play now, you're gonna get a chance to win a brand new car!
What are you talking about? I'm Yukiko, and Yukiko is me.
Right, you know, I am thou, thou art I, persona, blah blah blah.
No! Don't tell me. Are you?
Yukiko's mom?
Where's the real Yukiko?
No, not Yukiko's mom.
What's with these voices?
It's the studio audience with Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
The shadows are getting agitated.
And so is the studio audience.
Well, I'm off again.
Okay.
You better be waiting with bells on, my dear prince. Hey, wait!
And we've lost her in Takeshi's castle.
Had to be.
Takeshi from Takeshi's castle.
I think it was. It must have been the other part of herself.
Well, if you didn't gather that, you've either never played a JRPG before, or you're 7. One of the two.
So it's just like what happened to us.
Exactly.
But I don't think she was excited for nothing.
Oh,
The real Yukiko wants to show us something. I can feel it.
she wants to show Prince Charming something, and you could probably feel that.
It's hard to explain. It seems like she has a strong connection to this castle.
Well, yeah.
This is a lot more dangerous than I thought.
You have no idea.
Yukiko!
Hey!
Not again. Damn it, we told her not to run off on her own.
Yeah, Chie. That's how you got screwed over the last time.